I'm glad you're considering the exciting opportunity of selling Lady Miss Lady cosmetics. Please open your starter kits. Okay. Now that the seals have been broken, you each owe me $50.
Pierce, you can't sneak up on me like that. When I'm startled, my training takes over.
Hello!
Oh!
Hey, welcome back to Another Look. I'm here with the infamous Yvette Nicole Brown. Can I say infamous?
I don't know. That's kind of negative. I don't know. Infamous.
Well, okay, the legendary.
All right, I'll do.
Bodacious.
Bodacious. Because
Fabulous.
All right, got it. That's good enough. Yvette's fine. Just Yvette is fine.
Y'all, Yvette Nicole Brown, you've seen her on so many different shows. Drake and Josh. I always mess that up. You've seen her on Pound Puppies. You've seen her on Boston Legal. You see her now every week on Community on NBC. You've seen her in the movies, on commercial. I remember you was the on the Pine Sol commercial. Mm-hmm. Now the Comcast commercial.
Yeah, I've done a lot of commercials. I've been really blessed. Yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
Plus the fact she's a Cleveland native, East Cleveland native, graduated from Warrensville Heights High School, my classmate. We actually were in.
Brother, you keep saying, I didn't graduate with you. I'm after you.
Well, because we were in.
We were in the school at the same time, but he's older than me.
Don't believe that. Yes, he is. All right.
That's not a lie. You know that's true.
Okay, I'm not gonna go too far back. We've been together most of the day.
Yes, we have.
We had a great time today at Warrensville Heights High School talking to some students. We've been talking to the plain dealer, the calling Pose.
Yes. It's been a whirlwind day. I think I'm on hour 12 of interviews and pictures, and but it's a blessing. I'm happy to be home, and I was so honored to speak to the kids. So that was the highlight of my day.
I know you said that was probably that was the important point, to talk to the kids. You did some great things. We're going to look at some of that footage later, but let's talk about Yvette. And when did you actually catch the acting bug? When did it bite you?
Probably wasn't until 2000. I did a play called His Woman, His Wife, with a David Talbert play, and I toured for 8 months with that out in LA and across the nation, and I just liked the audience response. So when I came back, I got headshots and got a commercial agent and started doing commercials, and it kind of took off from there.
Now, we were in choir, band, drama, student council. I'm not going to say I was in ski club, no. However, back then, did you ever think when we were on stage that would be something you'd be doing now?
I mean, I think we all had those dreams, but you're in Ohio, and there's not unless you're doing Karamu, there's not really many outlets. So it was something I dreamed about, but I couldn't see it. But sometimes God has a plan for you that's bigger than what you can see for yourself. So I put it in the God category. So it was something I dreamed of, but I never knew that I'd do it for a living. No.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, she is a very talented, multi-talented. I mean, you do it all. I go back to our days growing up in Warrensville. We thought we were fame.
We did. We thought we would sing in the hallways, and just annoyed our classmates, I'm sure.
No, from after Warrensville Heights High School, you went to the University of Akron.
I did. University of Akron. Go Zips. Go Zips.
You majored?
Mass media communications, journalism. I thought I'd be Oprah Winfrey. That was the plan. And when I graduated from high school, I thought I'd be a talk show host. So I studied journalism and radio and TV, and I was a radio DJ and all that stuff to get prepared to be a talk show host. So.
Now, did you do any major theater or any school theater there? Or?
No, I took one elective. I think it was called Experiencing Theater. My teacher was Dr. Spears, Susan Spears, and I loved it. But I didn't see that as a career. It was a dream, but not a career in my mind. So I just took that one course when I was in college, one acting class.
So most of you were just doing radio, television?
Yeah, I was just doing journalism stuff, communication stuff.
Okay. So now, from after graduation, and then we're going to take a commercial break.
Well, since you don't have any questions, let's go ahead and sign you up for Fios.
Actually, doesn't Fios cost more than Comcast?
Yeah.
And isn't the Fios HD on-demand library full of silly 2-minute videos like how to fold a towel?
I don't know how to fold towels, so...
And doesn't Comcast have more HD on-demand movies and TV shows than Fios?
Look at you with your fun facts. That's great. I'm going to write down your credit card number here, which I memorized while looking...
After graduation, what was the next step?
After college, I moved to LA. I think maybe 4 months later, I moved to LA and started temping. I worked at Motown, I worked at MGM, Showtime, and just was making ends meet, as a legal secretary.
Now, and you may have I know you met some young people today who have those same kind of visions, aspirations. Well, okay, I want to go to LA. I heard a student say, well, I want to go to LA. I'm going to go and spend 30 days, and I'm going to come back home. When did you think, okay, I've arrived, when you were there?
Wow. I think when I was able to pay my bills just with acting money, which is not that long ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. So it took a long time for me to feel like I had arrived. I just was you know, when you move to LA, you spend your first 5 years just trying to survive because it's so expensive there. So my first 5 years was just learning my way around the city, you know, getting a job, saving money, that kind of stuff. So arriving didn't happen for many years.
And that's when you were still eating the ramen noodles.
Yeah, I was eating ramen noodles for a few years out there, for real, for real, for real.
And what did you do at Motown?
I worked for Michael Bivins. I was his assistant.
Now, y'all, I'm telling you, she sings. I'm not going to ask her to sing today.
To keep us undefeated.
We're the only family trying to make things right. Sometimes we're gonna have some fun.
Hey, we'll be right back with more of Yvette Nicole Brown right after this.
We have to find the saloon.
Every building is a saloon.
We gotta go! Get the tarnation back here, you city slicking son of